Of the government shutdown, and for federal workers and others waiting on their paychecks, the economic impact is intensifying. ABC's senior White House correspondent Selena Wang is in Washington with what comes next here. Selena, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Whit. Day 19, and there is still no end in sight. The longer this drags on for, the more painful it is for millions of Americans, and the bigger the impact on our economy. This morning, growing anxiety across America as the government shutdown stretches into its fourth week. Officials warning 42 million Americans could lose their food stamp benefits in 2 weeks, with SNAP on track to run out of funding. Food banks across the country preparing for a surge in demand. The president ramping up pressure on Democrats, already freezing billions of dollars in infrastructure projects in blue states and threatening to slash programs.
We're cutting Democrat programs that we didn't want, giveaways, welfare programs, etc. And we're doing that, and we're cutting them permanently. More than
750,000 federal workers furloughed, more than 4,000 fired. But the White House says some, including military troops, FBI agents, and DHS officers, will get paid.
We got the people that we want paid, okay? And we want the FBI paid, we want the military paid.
But thousands of other federal workers, like Air Traffic Controller Mike Christine, who's also a union representative, are going without pay.
You're talking about it while you're at work with your coworkers and just figuring out, where can I find a zero interest loan, or am I going to have to get a side gig?
At what point does this actually impact safety in the skies?
Every day it goes on, a distraction turns into a hazard. You throw the headset on, you're supposed to forget everything that happened at home. But when you're starting to think about, I can't even pay the mortgage, like, what are we going to tell? It's very, very frustrating.
But on Capitol Hill, a stalemate. Democrats holding firm on their demand to extend expiring Obamacare subsidies.
Part of the problem is that House Republicans are nowhere to be found. Literally have been on vacation for 3 consecutive weeks.
So you heard what the House Minority Leader said there, and the House is again out all next week as talks in the Senate are at a standstill. So Republicans are saying they will not negotiate on health care when the government is shut down. But what that means is that thousands of federal workers are wondering when they'll get their next paycheck, yet members of Congress, guys, are still getting paid. Janae?
They certainly are still getting paid. Selena Wang, thank you so much. Now let's bring in Chief Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl,